Welcome to Canadian Armed Forces Fitness, your premier destination for online fitness training in the CAF community. Our mission is to provide dynamic, results-driven fitness programs tailored to meet the diverse needs and wants of our CAF members. Join us for our weekly live and bilingual workouts with options for every fitness level. Engage in our challenges and explore diverse content from mobility sessions to targeted training programs like force evaluation prep. Connect with our community by subscribing to our bulletin and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to stay informed on our latest updates and events. I'm Coach Saul, and together we are CAF Fitness.
This is a personal anecdote. When I was I got put in the psych ward once against my will. And I was bored, and so they got me the power assist.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Canadian Armed Forces Fitness Studios powered by PSP. I'm your host, Coach Saul. Like always, have some water nearby, have space to work out in, and if there's any movements that don't agree with you in your body, you let me know in the comments so I can give you alternatives to those movements. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue dans le studio Les Facs en forme propulsé par PSP. Je suis votre hôte, Coach Saul. Comme toujours, avoir de l'eau à proximité, avoir un espace bien dégagé et sécuritaire. Et si jamais il y a un mouvement qui ne vous convient pas, dites-moi dans les commentaires pour que je puisse vous donner des alternatives pour ce mouvement-là. Ok, aujourd'hui, vous aurez besoin soit des haltères. Si vous n'avez pas d'équipement, ce n'est pas grave. J'ai toujours des options poids corporel. Mais si vous avez des haltères, des dumbbells, des kettlebells, même un sac à dos avec des livres dedans, ça va vous aider à faire de la résistance aujourd'hui. So today, if you have dumbbells or kettlebells or a backpack with some books in it or something like that, then that'll definitely come in handy today. But if not, then there's no problem because I always give alternatives for those movements. There is a link towards Wordly in the chat right now. Wordly is for subtitles, or you can have me speaking whatever language you'd like, but the AI translations may not capture all the nuances of the original language. Ok, alors il y a un lien vers Wordly dans le chat. Wordly, c'est pour les sous-titres, ou bien vous pouvez me muter, me faire parler n'importe quelle langue que vous voulez. Mais remarquez que ce contenu est traduit à l'aide des outils basés sur l'intelligence artificielle et les traductions par IA peuvent ne pas saisir toutes les nuances de la langue d'origine. Okay, finally, please read our disclaimer, which is on screen. It's also available in the description section on YouTube and Facebook. Veuillez lire l'avis de non-responsabilité qui est affiché sur l'écran ou dans la description sur Facebook et YouTube. All right, everyone. So today is Tabata Tuesday. We have 3 Tabatas that we're going to be going through today. But before we do that, we have a warm-up and a little bit of mobility to do as well. Okay, so first for the warm-up, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 movements each. We're going to be doing bird dog is going to be the first move. Second movement, dead bug. And third movement, kneeling push-up to downward facing dog. Okay, so let me demonstrate bird dog here. Make sure we know what we're doing here. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. You're going to go elbow to knee. And then you're going to outstretch your arm and leg just like that. We'll do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other side, just so you don't have to keep switching and balancing on the opposite arm. Then we're going to do dead bug, which is on your back with the knees up, hands on the knees, and extending out below and over top, just like that. Thirdly, we're going to do kneeling push-up to down dog, because we are going to be doing some push-ups in the actual workout. Push up from your knees, making sure that your hips stay extended, and then we're not doing push-ups like this. Okay, so hips stay extended, push up, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Push up, downward facing dog, just like that. Okay, so let's start off with bird dog. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and let's go. 1, 2, make sure you're breathing. 3, 4, 5. Switching arm and leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. All right, we're on our back now. Dead bug. We're on our back, knees up 90 degrees, hands on knees, and let's coordinate opposite arm, opposite leg. 1, 2, always come back to center. 3, pushing your lower back into the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, back over onto our stomachs now. We're going to be doing those kneeling push-ups to down dog. Okay? Alors, on fait push-up, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Push that head through the arms. And 2, push up, and head through the arms. Push up. 3, kneeling down, push up, head through. 4, or I can't remember if that's 5. I'm going to say 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, we're going to go back to bird dog now for round 2. Make sure that you're synchronizing your breath with the movement and try and reach as much range of motion as possible. Try and get your elbow and knee to touch and try and reach out straight arm and leg parallel with your back. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, no need to go above. 3, 4, 5. Very good. Switching sides now. Elbow to knee. 1, 2, breathing. 3, 4, 5. All right. Dead bug. 5 on each side for the bird dog. Dead bug, same thing, but alternating. C'est parti. 1, 2, on garde le bas du dos bien plaqué au sol. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. All right. And finally, we've got kneeling push-up to down dog. Ok, alors pompe à genoux, c'est parti. 1, on retrousse les orteils et on passe la tête entre les bras. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on veut respirer, 8, 9, 10, bam. Très bien. Et pour la dernière fois, on recommence avec les bird dogs, 5 de chaque côté. C'est parti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, pardon, 5 d'un côté et 5 de l'autre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Et on fait dead bug. Voilà. Les mains sur les genoux. Plié à 90 degrés. Et c'est parti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Et on retourne sur l'avant, le ventre, et on fait les push-ups à down dog. C'est parti. 1. Et on pousse la tête. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 et 10. Très bien. Et on peut garder les genoux au sol. On peut écarter les genoux et rapprocher les orteils. On s'assoit sur les talons et on va commencer la mobilité avec child pose. Alors, position de l'enfant. Respirez. Grande respiration. Nice job. Continuez comme ça.
There's some Rice Krispies going on here.
Same, same. Snap, crackle, pop. I love it. C'est ça, bravo tout le monde. Et pas de commentaires sur Instagram. Pas de commentaires sur Facebook, YouTube. Bravo tout le monde. Continuez comme ça. Respirez. Breathe, everyone. Okay, come on back to neutral. Now I want one hand out to the side, and then I want you to lower that shoulder towards the floor so you can feel a stretch in your pec and shoulder. Okay, if you would rather bend your elbow to get that a little bit more of a get the lever a little bit closer to the actual muscle, that's great. If you want to stand up and do the same on a door frame, you can do that. Okay, so elbow bent 90 degrees and rotate away from that elbow and push your shoulder towards the floor. Okay, come on out of that stretch carefully. Make sure you're all good. Then we're going to switch other side. Okay, alors l'autre bras, on le plie à 90 degrés. On pousse l'épaule vers le sol. Très bien, pour sentir l'étirement dans les pectoraux et l'épaule. Respirez. Il faut être relax quand on fait des étirements. Il faut avoir une bonne rythme en tant que respiration pour pouvoir laisser les muscles relaxer ou décontracter. Très bien, on revient à la position neutre, ok? Et on fait maintenant le cobra parce qu'on va faire des abdos, c'est sûr. Grande respiration. 3, 2, 1, time. Ok. Alors, aujourd'hui, on a 3 Tabata. C'est quoi un Tabata? Tabata, c'est 8 séries de 20 secondes de travail suivies de 10 secondes de repos. OK? Aujourd'hui, on va faire 3 Tabata. Alors, c'est-à-dire, on va faire un Tabata qui est au top de la liste. On va faire des push-ups avec Renegade Row ou les pompes avec tirade. Ensuite, on va faire des plank jacks ou des écartements des jambes en planche. Okay, so I'll demonstrate these 2 movements that we're going to do, and then we'll do number 1. And during the rest period, I will explain Tabata number 2. Okay, so first Tabata is going to be a push-up. So if you have dumbbells, then grab those dumbbells or kettlebells or whatever you got. Okay, even if you only have one, then what you can do is you could do a push-up and then pull on one side and then just switch the dumbbell to the other side and pull. But if you have 2, that's ideal. Okay, so you're going to be in a push-up position. You're going to go down to a push-up and up. From there, you're going to pull on one side, pull on the other side. And you're going to try and keep your hips stable as possible. Try not to rotate like this while you pull. Okay? So that's the first movement you're going to do. You're just going to do that for 20 seconds, then 10 seconds rest. After the 10 seconds rest, you're going to switch to plank jacks. Plank jacks, you're going to be in a plank position. You're going to keep your hands nice and strong, elbows locked out, just keep the shoulders secure, okay? Pushing the hands into the floor, and then you're going to open and close your legs without allowing your hips to dip down like so, okay? Keep the hips high and open and close the legs this way. If you want to do one foot out to the side at a time, that's totally fine. And if you want to go out on your knees, that's fine as well, as long as you keep your hips extended. Okay? I almost forgot, the body weight version of the push-up to Renegade Row would be push-up, rib touch, rib touch. Okay? And lastly, with both of these movements, the further apart your legs are, the easier it's going to be to stabilize your core. Okay? Essentially, the wider you make the tripod, the easier it's going to be to balance. All right? So that's our first Tabata. We're going to do that right now. I'm going to get the timer started. And we're going to start. So get your weights ready if you're going to use them. Get all ready with your Renegade rows. And we're going to start in 10 seconds with the push-up to Renegade row. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti, push-up, tirade, tirade en planche. On continue, push-up, tirade, tirade. Ok? Tirade, tirade. On fait ça pendant que 20 secondes fois, 2, 1, time. On repos pendant 10 secondes. Et après ça, on continue avec les jumping jacks, les plank jacks. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Open and close those legs in the plank position. While you're doing this, squeeze your belly. Squeeze your bum. Keep those elbows locked out. Keep the upper body pushed through. Round out those shoulders. 3, 2, 1, time. Breathe. Okay, that was round 1 of 4. Because we're doing each movement 4 times. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push up, pull, pull. I widened out my legs a little bit. Pull, pull, push up, pull, pull, push up, pull, pull, and time. Very good. Shake it out, everyone. Make sure you're breathing. Very important part of this. It's going to make you continue. 3, 2, 1, plank jack. Let's go. It's going to keep you able to continue to the end. Come on. Come on now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And 3, 2, 1, time. You can do anything for 20 seconds. That's what I always say. All right, push up to down dog, push up to renegade row. Let's go. Push up. Tirade. Push up. Tirade. Push up. Tirade. Push up. Tirade. 2, 1, time. Whew. All right. Plank jacks. Here we go, team. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Plank jacks. Open and close those legs. Keep that back, the upper back, the shoulders round. Okay, really push those hands into the floor. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your abs. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. One more set each, everyone. Push up to renegade row. Coming up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Allez, on est capable. On respire. Time. OK. Dernière fois, on fait les plank jacks. Last time for the plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure when you're doing the plank jacks, you're not looking at your feet. Okay? Keep your neutral spine. Look at the floor between your hands. Come on. 2, 1, time. Whoo! All done. Shake out those arms. Kick out the shoulders. Oh, yeah. Make sure they're still working. Okay, good. That was a lot of fun. And that was only Tabata number 1. We still got 2 more. So, if you're like me and you didn't take it easy this long weekend, I personally did an ab workout that was, I'm still feeling, but I did it on Saturday, and I'm still feeling it in my abs today. So I pushed it a little bit hard. So on this one, I may use the alternatives. There's never any shame in using alternatives, okay? Because it still makes you get that time under tension, but just with like reduced leverage or whatever the option happens to be. So I'll show you the full movement, and then I'll demonstrate the alternative. So flutter kicks is the first movement. You can have your hands underneath your low back or hands by your side, pushing your low back into the floor. Legs are going to be straight, and then you're simply going to be going flutter kicks, ou en français, battement de jambes, comme ça, okay? Then you're going to do alternating V-ups after a 10-second rest, where you're going to push one heel into the floor, lift the opposite leg up, and touch. Oh, yeah, that's hard for me today, okay? So alternating V-ups. So alternatives for those, instead of having straight legs, bend your knees and lower to the floor, just like that, okay? For the alternating V-ups alternative, you can simply bend your knee, but I do want your upper body coming off the floor, whether that means knees bent and then doing mini sit-ups like this, or still doing the crunch motion with both sides, but tucking the knee in instead of straight leg, okay? I'm going to try my best. Like I said, my abs are sore, but I'm going to try my best because it's only 20 seconds at a time. That's the beauty of a Tabata, all right? Alors, on va commencer avec les battements de jambes. Après le repos de 10 secondes, on va changer au alternating V-ups avec les jambes tout droit ou peu importe l'alternative que vous allez faire. Blablabla. Okay, here we go, everyone. Frank likes the blah. All right, here we go. I've got Frank and Noel on Zoom here too. If you guys want to join us on Zoom, make sure you do, because it's awesome to suffer together. 10 seconds, everyone. I mean, to have fun together. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Flutter kicks. We're only doing this for 20 seconds. Push your lower back into the floor. If you feel like you could slip something underneath your lower back, on the next round, I want you to put your hands underneath your low back / tailbone. 2, 1, time. Whew. Okay, get ready for those alternating V-ups. Alternating V-ups are coming up next. 20 seconds of them. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Use your arms as momentum for sitting up. Ok, utilisez les bras. Gros élan de bras comme ça pour t'amener vers tes jambes ou vers tes pieds. 1, time. Whew. All right, 10 seconds rest. You can pretty much stay on your back for this whole time because flutter kicks are up next. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Support your low back if you need to.
No easier way to make a living, eh?
No easier way. You got it. Come on. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 1, time. Alternating V-ups. Coming up. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sitting up. Make sure you're using the swing of your arms to sit up. Big arm swing here.
Oh, boy.
We got this. Time. If you're an absolute maniac, you could be doing regular V-ups with both legs up. I'm good with flutter kicks though. Okay, ready? And let's go. What I mean is alternating V-ups, sorry. Flutter kicks I'm definitely okay with. This is hard enough. Okay, a couple inches up, a couple inches down. Et l'amplitude ici, c'est juste couple de pouces en haut et en bas. Time. All right, here we go with the alternating V-ups, round 3. Arms above the head, 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Les deux mains à une jambe, les deux mains à un pied, genou, whatever you can reach. Atteignez ce que vous pouvez atteindre. Time. Whew. All right. I was going to say shake it out. You can't really shake it out. You can, okay, here we go. Flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last one. Last set of flutter kicks. We got this. I got my hands on my belly, pushing my belly down, making sure that I'm contracting my abs, making sure that my lower back is pressed into the floor. If I came over to your house and tried to slip my hand under your back, would I be able to fit it? 2, 1, time. Whew! Alternating V-ups now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up we go. Come on, you got this. Time. And that is it. Whew. Okay, those were two very similar movements. One with a reduced range of motion, one with a full range of motion. So because we just hit the hip flexor so hard and everything, while I'm explaining the next one, which we are going to balance things out by hitting the posterior chain next, but I want you to sit in a cobra position like this on your elbows or on your hands, pushing up the front of the body like that. Okay, so you can also stretch out the hip flexors by going into a little Samson stretch like this, or like this. Okay. All right, now Samson stretch, all that stuff. Okay, third Tabata, troisième Tabata, c'est élévation du bassin suivi de donkey kicks, extension à quatre pattes. Yeah, okay. So donkey kicks and glute bridges. First one is glute bridges. If you want, you can add some weight on your hips. Okay, but you're not obligated to. So, heels close to your bum, hands by your side, shoulders tucked in. Okay, like pull your shoulder blades together. Now from here, squeezing your core, pushing your heels into the floor, lifting up. Glute bridges, squeezing your bum. Okay? This is glute bridges. If you want to add some weight, simply add it here at your lower belly, and then make sure you're holding it so that as you go up into the glute bridge, it's not going to fall down. You're holding it up at your hip crease here. So like I said, lower belly, and then that way as you extend, it's going to roll up onto your upper thighs. Okay? Just like that. If you need an alternative for this one, I would say get a bench or something like that. Put your elbows or shoulders on the bench and then just simply work in that range of motion. But I still want this hip movement here. Okay? The worst case, not worst case scenario, but like if you're really having trouble doing this in a supinated position when you're facing up, you could always do a good morning where you're facing down and you're still working the glutes, but that also does work the hamstrings a little bit more as well. So try and do something where you're pushing into the floor, really working those glutes. Secondly, donkey kicks. If you have ankle weights or if you have mini loop bands and you want to hook them around your feet, that'll really help with the tension here. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're going to do some donkey kicks. So we're going to kick back a little bit higher than that bird dog that we were doing at the beginning, pushing your heel back as high as you can, and then back. Just like that, we're going to do 20 seconds fully on one side before switching legs in the next round, okay? Just because alternating this is not going to give you the time under tension desired to really get a burn in that glute, okay? So we're going to do one side of the glutes, then the other side. One butt cheek at a time. Alrighty, so first movement, glute bridges. Second movement, donkey kicks. And for those donkey kicks, if you're having trouble lifting your leg high, that's okay. Foot, tap the toes to the floor. Tap the toes to the floor. Just make sure that you're engaging your glutes, okay? Working out, I say this all the time, it's all about intentions. Okay, if you intend on using your glute, you do everything to make sure you're using your glute, then you're still going to be hitting the right muscle group. Ok, si vous avez l'intention d'utiliser vos fessiers, vous allez utiliser vos fessiers et le groupe de muscles que je vous suggère. Ok, here we go. 10 secondes et on va commencer avec les élévations du bassin. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Élévation du bassin, glute bridges. Squeeze at the top and then relax. Squeeze at the top and then relax. Squeeze at the top and then relax. 2, 1, time. All right. Next up, we're going to do donkey kicks. So we're over on our all fours here at quatre pattes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Kick back. Kick back. One leg at a time. Okay, so you choose one leg, and then you'll switch in the next round. Oh yeah, baby, feel that burn. Squeeze at the top. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, back onto our back again. We're doing glute bridges. You're gonna feel a bit of an imbalance here. Let's go, which is normal. Push. Drive those heels into the floor. Drive those heels into the floor. Okay, don't focus necessarily on only extending your hips. Focus on pushing your heels into the floor. Time. You're going to find you're going to get a little bit higher with those glute bridges. A little bit more extension. All right, here we go. Donkey kicks on the other side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, pendant que je fais ça, j'essaie de ne pas toucher au sol avec ma jambe, juste pour encore rajouter au tension. 2, 1, time. Ouh. On retourne sur le dos pour round numéro 3. 3, 2, 1. Élévation du bassin. Okay, focus on pushing your heels down. Push your heels down into the floor here. Okay, don't focus just on only squeezing your bum. I want you to push down with your heels, then squeeze your bum at the top. Push down with your heels, and time. All right, donkey kicks. Back over to our hands and knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Donkey kicks. Trying to fight for height here with these donkey kicks. Okay, fight for height. Full extension in that knee, but try and get that nice and high. Raise your heel all the way up. And time. Back to the back. Last round of not hip raises, glute bridges. Hip raises, synonymous. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up we get. Drive those heels into the floor. Squeeze your bum at the top. Come on. 2, 1, time. All right, sitting up. Donkey kicks. Here we go. A little bit of full body. Here we go. Hit it. Drive that heel back and high. Imagine Coach Saul is sitting right behind you and you're just going to go bam, right to the kisser. Bam, right to the kisser. Bam, right to the kisser. All the way back. And time. Whoo! All done. And you know what we can do is we can kind of, on peut basculer d'un côté à l'autre. We can kind of rock side to side like this. On the hands and knees. Feel the glutes stretch a little bit one at a time. And then when your glutes stop being on fire, then you can get into a nice pigeon pose. So one foot back, other foot forward, and then driving the hips down and forward without falling to the side. Keeping the shoulders and hips over top of that shin, and you can even lean forward like this. Nice job, everyone. It's just a quick one today. I feel like it was a nice one to get back from a long weekend. It was nice. Yeah, exactly. It was nice just to ease our way back into it. We did a lot of high intensity last week with the force prep class, the sandbag lift one, and then the day after that we did burpee deadlifts and all that stuff. So it's good just to take it easy, do a little bit of a deload week. Grande respiration, tout le monde. Big, deep breath. And 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So curl the toes under and step back. Other side, going forward. Oh, I had a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop in my hip here. You know I got tight hips. I say it all the time. By the way, everyone, I have to say thank you for being so many on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Zoom. Thank you, Noel and Frank. I'm sorry for missing your comment, Diana. Sorry about that. I will, in the future, keep that in mind that I always need to explain the options in both languages. Je vais l'expliquer les deux options dans les deux langues. Alors, pardon, j'ai pas vu votre commentaire jusqu'à maintenant. Alors, pardon, that's my bad. J'espère que vous avez suivi quand même avec le visuel. But back to what I was saying. Thank you. We have almost 4,400 subscribers, everyone, on YouTube. This is something beyond my wildest dreams. When I was first starting out, we had, well, obviously we had no subscribers, and then I remember hitting 100 and being like, oh my gosh, 100 subscribers, it's like a Christmas miracle. We had been going for like 3 or 4 months, and we had, yeah, like it took us a long time to get to 100, and then a short 3 years later, we've more than we've more than 40 times, we're more than 40 times that. So thank you everyone for being so awesome and subscribing, sharing with your friends and being a part of the community. Merci tout le monde. On a presque 4400 d'abonnés sur notre chaîne YouTube. Alors, je vous remercie d'être si nombreux sur YouTube. Non seulement YouTube, mais on a aussi notre groupe Facebook privé où on partage les moments significatifs dans notre parcours de fitness et on partage nos histoires, nos buts, nos succès. Alors, je vous remercie de faire partie de cette communauté. All right, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Not only on YouTube, but on Facebook as well. We have our private members group as well, which everyone's available to join, but it's a private group that everyone can share in a safe space and share their successes and their challenges with everyone. Okay. In fact, in September, Frank and we haven't recruited Noel yet, but I'm going to talk to him about it right now after this class. Frank and I are going to be taking on a challenge called 75 Hard, which I'll mention in the Facebook group as well. And I'll share daily progress pictures and stuff like that on there so that everybody can be part of the journey with us. All right, everyone, I hope I hope you enjoyed the session today, and I hope that you are having a good ease back into routine after the long weekend. Merci, Diana, de votre encouragement aussi. Ça me fait tellement plaisir d'être là avec vous et merci de vos commentaires aussi. J'adore quand les gens interrogent avec moi, interacts with me. Merci tout le monde. Bonne journée et on se voit jeudi. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you Thursday.
Bienvenue aux Forces armées canadiennes en forme, votre destination principale pour l'entraînement physique en ligne dans la communauté des facs. Notre mission, c'est d'offrir des programmes de conditionnement physique dynamiques et axés sur les résultats, conçus pour répondre aux divers besoins et désirs des membres des facs. Rejoignez-nous pour nos séances d'entraînement hebdomadaires en ligne, en direct et bilingue, avec des options pour tous les niveaux de forme physique. Participez à nos défis et explorez notre contenu varié, des séances de mobilité aux programmes ciblés tels que la préparation pour l'évaluation force. Connectez-vous avec notre communauté dynamique en vous abonnant à notre bulletin et en nous suivant sur Facebook, Instagram et YouTube pour rester informé de nos dernières mises à jour et nos événements. Je suis Coach Saul et ensemble, nous sommes les facs en forme.